Hello everyone. I am Krystal the Mystic and we are back with a pick a pile reading, and we are back outdoors. I won't lie, there does look like to be a threat, a little threat of rain, but it feels so comfortable and it feels so good that I was willing to risk it. So, risk it for the biscuit. So we're here. We are doing a pick a pile today on what your guides want you to know at this moment in time. Today I was led to use books as our pile choices, so hopefully the title or something on the book cover will resonate for you in some sort of way. If you've already chosen the pile that you want to the group or pile that you want to go to, the timestamps will be down below. But let's break down what our piles are today. So these are all from my personal library. So they're not all in the best of condition, but it is what it is. That's what happens when you give books love and time. So pile number 1 is Worthy. This is actually the book that I'm currently reading right now. And on this, it says how to believe you are enough and transform your life. So that might resonate for you in some sort of way. Pile 1. Pile 2 is chakra healing. On this cover, it says behavioral changes, food and diet, essential oils, meditation, yoga, crystals. A beginner's guide to self-healing techniques that balance the chakras. So that might be something that you have been trying to do, maybe specific habits you are trying to change. Pile 3 is the dance of anger. I read this book several years ago. This is an amazing read. No matter, it says on it, a woman's guide to changing the patterns of intimate relationships. I think this is a valuable read no matter how you identify. This is still an amazing read nonetheless. It also came out a really long time ago, as you could tell by the art on the cover. I'm pretty sure it came out in the 70s. Nope, 85, but still. Maybe that year resonated for somebody. So this is pile 3. And I got this at a yard sale. I feel like I'm supposed to tell that. I feel like I'm supposed to say that for some reason. I got this at a yard sale. I didn't even pay any money for it. They were just getting rid of books, and I was able to take one because, that's what I love. Pile 4 is the only fictional book out of all of them. So you might be like a daydreamer. You might not be somebody who likes reading non-fictional books. You might be somebody who does like reading a good fictional book every once in a while. Murder on the Poet's Walk. Interestingly, 3 of these books, these 3 are New York Times bestsellers. Oh my gosh, the cards are falling out because I have them on the front page because I've already pre-pulled them. So let's see what we got going on in these readings. So timestamps are below, and I will catch you guys in your group. Hello everyone who chose pile 1, or rather book 1, group 1, whatever it is. The book Worthy. You might be trying to cultivate worthiness in yourself on your healing journey and your personal journey, and that might be helping you transform and change and maybe shape your life going further. So that might be why you picked on this pile today. Let's see. I keep all the books inside the cover here. Oh, my dad gave me this. He wrote something in it. So let's see what the spirit wants you to know right now. Group 1. Forgiveness and recovery with Phoenix. How's that for happily ever after? Come home to yourself. Escapist. And release your guilt with Clover. Ooh. You might be somebody who shames yourself and or people pleases to feel more comfortable in your environment. And I don't think that it makes you necessarily like actually comfortable, but I do think that you find comfort in other people around you feeling comfortable, but that does you a major disservice, because now you might not be able to recognize what your needs are. And that might be something you need to start doing right now, is you need to put yourself in recovery mode. You are a retired people pleaser, okay? You are not going to extend your energy to get worthiness, to feel worthy. No, no, no. We are not going to do things to seek validation any longer. We are being 100% honest with ourselves. We are going to stop escaping and avoiding the issues that we feel within ourselves. We are going to come home to ourselves. Prove to yourself that you can do this on your own. You don't need other people to assist you or to consistently validate you, because you might be realizing that finding validation in other people is never actually going to make you feel worthy. And you might need to release the guilt and the shame that you are starting to see or feel around that area, because it might have taken you a certain amount of time or however long to recognize that you do this. It's okay. That's literally why we're on this journey of life, to understand these lessons, to recover and forgive and release. We did not come here to be perfect humans. We came here to be imperfect humans and still be worthy of love, still be accepting and loving to ourselves and others. And having that mindset and releasing this guilt will show you that you can make a much more productive and happier ending come for you than the one you've been maybe trying to run away from in somebody else or something else. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for looking for validation in others or in other things. And celebrate that you've learned how to do this now, or you are learning how to do this. And it's going to take a process, you know, that's why we have recovery here. We're in healing mode. You are a retired people pleaser. That should be your mantra going forward. All right, so I'm trying to keep these short and quick, so I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope this is the message that you needed to hear. Thank you as always for trusting and allowing me to read for you, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye. For those who chose our group 2, the chakra healing book, let's see what message Spirit wants to give you today. Get more information. Peaceful resolution. Treat your body like the palace it is. Mirror. Sorry, I was like trying to, there was a message I was getting immediately and I was just trying to like fully download it before I continued. Think first before you judge. Feather. Paint the sun back into your sky. Sun. With these 3 cards, this deck is called the Believe in Your Own Magic deck. And I can't help but think with the book that you chose and these cards that came out, you might struggle with either something with your health or with your body image. And no matter what you are, what you look like, you are beautiful and vibrant, and you might have blockages from things that have happened in your past. Things might have been dark in certain parts of your life that you are trying to unblock, you are trying to release, you are trying to work through. And it's okay to have hope in that. And you might have to start changing the way that you see yourself and how you treat yourself, because I can't help but think that your body has taken on a lot of the I'm getting like you did not always know how to emotionally process the dark things that you were going through, the terrible times that you have had. And you might have struggled with things like self-perception and judgment because of the things that you went through and not knowing how to understand them and process them healthily. So you might have turned to other ways, and now you are releasing those blockages. And it's okay to dabble in different methods. You don't have to stick it almost think first before you judge. It almost seems like, okay, you're like, this is the way I have to do it, and I have to stick to this routine and everything will be better because I'm doing the healthy thing now. And that's also a toxic mindset. Like, think things, I wanted to say think things openly, like be open-minded about things right now, because you might have more ways to relieve yourself of these blockages than you are getting at this time. Peaceful resolution, get more information. There will be ways that you can resolve these issues that you're feeling physically, which might be a result of blocked energy centers, and either learning about that more or not necessarily boxing yourself in to one area. That will help you move and adapt the way that you need to in order to release this. All right, very interesting message. Please let me know what you think down below. I would love to hear how it resonates for you. Let me know if you picked this pile. I'm just so interested to see what piles everybody picks, what groups they pick. So please, I would love to hear. Thank you as always for trusting me to read for you, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye. Group number 3, if you chose the Dance of Anger, this is your reading. What do your guides want you to know at this time? Oh, wow. Let go, not the right time. There might be something that you're actually angry about, that you or resentful about, that you need to let go of. I know that sounds like you need to let go of this, like don't hold on to it. That's not an easy thing to do. I am not trying to be invalidating in any way. But there might be sources to help you let go of this thing, because it's not the right time to confront it. It's not. You might feel like you have all these emotions and all these things that you want to say, and you might not be in the place to challenge this anger or resentment. You need to work through it and let it go before you are able to confront anything within this situation. This is such an interesting message. You can be your own knight. Something lovely will grow from this. Take yourself out on a date. 111. As I see that. 1. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So 111 might be a synchronicity for you at this time. Spirit is saying you do not need anything more than yourself right now. You might feel like you want to indulge is what I wanted to say. I don't know why that came out instead. You might want to feel like you want to indulge in things that you probably shouldn't. Like, whether it's friends who do things that you don't really like doing all the time, but you kind of will accept doing when you're feeling like crappy, because you know what, at least it's better than doing nothing. Or if you utilize drugs or things like that, you know, I don't want to specifically give too many scenarios, because I don't want people to think certain situations are more dramatic than they actually are. So I'm going to chill on that, because I feel like some people like to take things and run with it. It's okay. Like, things are not nearly as bad as you think they are. And that might be because you are focusing so much on other people rather than finding peace, love, and patience for yourself to work through these big feelings. Because there might be some patterns that you are starting to recognize about yourself, and things will get better. Something lovely will grow from this. This is not the place that you're going to be stuck in forever. You will be able to rise above this, but trying to confront whatever situation this is head on right now is not going to benefit you at all until you dig deeper to see what the root problem is. Very interesting message. I am going to leave your reading here, pile 3, because I don't think that I'm supposed to go too far in depth. I feel like there's a reason why Spirit is saying, like, keep moving. They don't want me to be too detailed. I feel like you guys might be looking for something more than I should be giving you. And that might be one to encourage you to actually look for solace in yourself rather than solace in things like tarot readings or, you know, things like that. You shouldn't be afraid of your feelings. That's really what Spirit wants you to know. You shouldn't be afraid of your feelings. They have more to teach you than they are to disappoint you, okay? So I am sending you lots of love, pile 3. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you guys soon. Bye. Oh my gosh. Group number 4. I'm pretty sure it's starting to rain, so we gotta do this quick. Murder on the Poet's Walk. You know why you're here. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. Oh, I forgot that this group got 3 of these cards. There's something better, improving health, and compromise. Every storm comes to an end. Don't be afraid to sing, and do it for you. Okay. You might feel like a situation in your life, you might daydream about this situation a lot with the fictional book here. You might feel like there's a certain situation in your life that is kind of just like the way it is, and you are healing from it. But I think that there is a compromise that you can get. That sounds so crazy, but if you do this thing for you, if you do it unapologetically, I think you will realize that the way you felt like the situation might end might actually be better than what you expected. There's something better. And you might have to compromise. It might not be 100% the way that you imagined, but it's going to be better feeling-wise than what you expected. And don't stop daydreaming about it. Like, don't stop, like, dreaming. Don't stop. I was going to say don't stop believing. That's the second time in one of these readings that, like, that just, like, wants to come out of my mouth. Is that, a specific song for somebody? Like, I don't know. I don't know. But you are not repeating patterns anymore. You are doing things for you, and you are doing things because it feels right for you. Don't be afraid to show your authentic self. Don't be afraid to follow your intuition and be original. That's what I want to say. That's a weird message, but okay. It's starting to rain now, so these messages were short anyway, but sending you lots and lots of love. I hope that this message is what you needed, and thank you for trusting me to read for you. So have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and I will catch you soon. Bye.